So if you're someone who is working on your metabolic health, maybe you are a follower of Ray Peat, or maybe you just want a dish that will help lower cortisol levels, this recipe is for you. For the recipe, you will need organic white cane sugar, 40 grams or about a half a cup of white basmati rice, saffron threads. I got these from the Indian market, grass-fed milk. I just use this local grass-fed milk from the grocery store because I don't like to use my raw milk for the dish, as it would boil out the beneficial bacteria, defeating the purpose of raw milk. I use my stainless steel pot and pour in 2 liters of milk. If you are able to afford it, I highly suggest investing in stainless steel pots and pans, as they are non-toxic, or you can get some really high quality ceramic cooking ware. I then wash the rice thoroughly. If you are a natural hair care girly, you could soak the rice overnight and then use the rice water for your hair. But I didn't have time for that, so here we are just washing it the day of. Now I'm showing you guys the timer of what the milk is looking like at each stage, because when you're cooking this, you may be wondering when it will be done. So at about 12 minutes is when the milk gets hot. That is when I like to pour in my sweetener. I am using organic cane sugar, like I mentioned, but you can use maple syrup. My aunt, when she made it, she used date syrup. You can use a myriad of sweeteners. I just like plain old organic cane sugar. I actually do like the maple syrup. It just adds a little bit of a different flavor, so it just depends on what you like. Now, make sure you don't pour in too much sweetener. As you stir the warm milk, taste it a bit to see if it's sweet enough. But like I said, this dish is used to lower cortisol levels, so you do want to have it sweet. At about 14 minutes, I add in the rinsed rice. Now, you want to add it in when the milk is nice and hot, and as you can see, the milk will boil pretty high, so make sure you keep stirring and turn the fire down a little bit when it peaks so you don't have a milky mess to clean up at the end. At 30 minutes, it is still boiling. Now, don't walk away or it will scorch and burn to the bottom of the pan. You want to just keep stirring. At around 56 minutes, I turn off the fire, and I forgot to show you guys at the beginning that I do add in a little bit of vanilla extract. Now I'm adding in some saffron. Saffron has so many benefits, and I highly suggest you guys invest in some good quality threads. Just to name a few of the benefits, it can help with mood enhancement, helping with depression and anxiety. It has antioxidant properties. It can help with your eye health. It's anti-inflammatory. It can help boost your libido, good for memory and cognitive function, PMS, weight loss, appetite, heart health. It is very versatile, so I highly recommend you guys look into that. So as you can see, I did not cook this until it was completely thick because it will thicken up on its own after sitting. I will show you what it looks like the next day after it's been refrigerated. This recipe is so delicious. It pairs really well with a really delicious savory meat like oxtail, which I'm having, or you could pair it with some lamb or, any other protein that you like. All right, so this is the sweet rice the next day. It has kind of a really thick pudding texture. You can see it has thickened a lot. And this was when I turned the fire off at 56 minutes. Feel free to have it cold, but I like to have mine reheated. So I just grab a stainless steel skillet, add in the sweet rice, a little bit of milk to loosen it up. As you can see, I put a lot of milk. I like mine on the soupier side. That's just personal preference, so you do what you like. And if your kids are having a hard time sleeping at night, this would be a really good bedtime snack. It's delicious. You can pair it with some fruit. It might be too much sweet on sweet for you, but it's really delicious. I hope you guys try it and let me know what you think.